Greetings, traveler. I see you're tired. How about we get up and stretch a little bit before we take a long rest? Very good. Let's get into a comfortable seated position. Come on, there we go. Almost there. Okay, let's begin by bringing one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly, and just begin to breathe. Feel the cool air as you inhale and the warmth as you exhale. Our only thought throughout today's practice is breathe in and breathe out. And if your mind happens to start to wander, just gently and lovingly bring it back to the breath. Beginning to elongate the breath now, inhaling for the count of 4, holding for the count of 3, and exhaling for the count of 5. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. One more inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. You can return your breath back to what is normal for you. Bringing your hands to rest on your knees, we're going to bring your right ear to your right shoulder, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Breath steady. Inhale, head up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhaling, head back up. Exhaling, right ear to right shoulder. Remembering to breathe, no holding the breath. Inhale to center, exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhaling, head back to center, this time exhaling while looking out over the right shoulder. Remembering not to force, only going as far as is comfortable. Inhaling to center, exhaling, looking out over the left shoulder. Inhaling to center, exhaling back over the right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, looking out over the left shoulder one more time. Our next inhale, we're going to take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Bringing the left hand beside the hip bones, we're going to inhale the right arm up, nice and high, feeling that space open up between the shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, leaning towards towards the left, making sure to keep our sits bones on the mat, feeling that stretch up the right side of our body. Inhaling back up, exhaling, bringing that right hand beside the sits bones now. Inhaling the left arm up, looking out over those fingertips past the screen, feeling those shoulder blades open up. And then exhale towards the right, this time feeling that stretch along the left side of the body. Remembering to keep our sits bones to the floor and just breathe. Inhale back up, exhale, release. For our next posture, we're going to stretch our legs out in front of us, toes towards the sky. Inhaling, hands up. Exhale, reaching towards your toes, letting your hands fall wherever is comfortable. Maybe that's grabbing the foot, the toes, your ankles, or just resting them on the shins. Remember not to force. Inhale, releasing. We're going to bring our left foot into our inner right thigh. Again, reaching up, exhaling, reaching towards the toes. Again, just letting your hand go wherever is comfortable. You might find this posture a little easier than the last. Feel the sensation of the stretch along the underside of the right leg, and then return your mind to the breath. Inhaling back up, exhale, releasing. Switching sides, bringing that right foot into the inner left thigh. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, reaching towards your toes again. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, releasing. Coming onto our hands and knees. Knees under the hips, wrists under shoulders. Inhaling, pushing the belly towards the ground. Exhaling, arching the back, letting the head and neck fall between the shoulder blades. You can do this at your own pace with your own breath. Just remembering inhaling, belly towards the ground. Exhaling, arching the back, head and neck between the shoulders. On our next inhale, we're going to come to a neutral tabletop position. Then sitting back over our heels, we're going to bring our forehead to the mat, arms stretched out in front of us. You can bring your knees a little wider if that's more comfortable. Know that throughout your practice, if a pose ever becomes too much, you can come here. Inhaling back up to a tabletop position. We're going to bring our right knee towards our right wrist, hips coming down towards the mat, stretching the left leg out behind us. You can stay right here, or if you'd like to go deeper into this posture, you can bring your body down towards the mat, resting the forehead on your arms, or go even further, bringing the head to the mat and stretching your arms out in front of you. Inhaling back up to our first position. And then releasing back to the tabletop so we can switch sides, left knee to left wrist, right leg stretched out behind us, hips coming towards the ground. Again, you can stay here, or you can bring your body down towards the mat. Don't mind me, I'm just looking right at the camera to make sure I'm still recording. And again, if you want to go further, you can bring your forehead all the way down to the floor and stretch your arms out in front of you. But I'm comfortable here, so you be comfortable wherever you are. Inhaling, bringing the body back up. We're going to stretch that left leg behind us, lowering the body to the ground, hands beside the shoulder blades. Pushing our body up to bring a little back bend. But if that's too much for you, you can rest on your forearms like I am. You're still getting the benefit out of the posture with this modified version. Bringing the head down over the forearms, we're going to stretch our legs wide. And then bending the left leg up towards our hips along the side of the mat. rest here. Stretching the left leg back into a straight position and bending the right leg, bringing the knee up towards the hips along the side of the mat. So same position, just opposite sides. Again, just rest here. Mind returning again and again to the breath. Only thoughts are breathe in and breathe out. Releasing from this posture, we're going to gently turn onto our backs. Laying in a supine position, we're going to bend the right leg into the chest, giving it a nice hug. If you'd like to bring some motion into your practice, you can inhale, stretching the leg out. Exhale, bringing it back towards the chest. Or you can remain in stillness, whatever you choose. Giving that leg one more squeeze before releasing it back down to the mat. We're going to bend the left leg now into the chest. Again, if you want to bring some movement into your practice, you can inhale, pushing that leg out. Exhale, bringing it back to the chest. Or you can remain in stillness. Giving that leg one more squeeze before releasing. We're going to bend both knees now, feet flat on the mat. Arms stretching out into a T, and then letting the knees fall towards the left side of the mat. Looking out over your right shoulder. Inhaling the knees back up to center. Exhaling, letting your knees fall to the right side of the mat now, looking out over your left. Inhaling, knees back up to center. You can maybe let them fall from side to side a little bit. Give yourself a little massage on the lower back. And then when you're ready, stretching your legs out onto the floor. If you'd like to get a blanket or a sweater, now is the time to do so as we settle into our final posture of today's practice. Close your eyes and let your body adjust to all the strengthening and stretching you just did. Return your mind to your breath. Your only thoughts, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. With just your mind at first, imagine gentle movements throughout the body, and then slowly bring reality to those thoughts. Maybe start by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe rotating your wrists and ankles, or gently moving your head from side to side. You can bring your knees up into your chest for a hug. Again, you can rock from side to side to massage the lower back. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, come up into a comfortable seated position. Inhaling, hands up. Exhaling, palms to heart center. I'd like to thank you for letting me guide you through your practice today. But don't forget to thank yourself for being so kind and loving to your body and mind. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Nice meeting you, traveler.